Ladies and gentlemen, on tonight's Gimme 5, I could have picked from any number of speakers at the convention last night. There was some. Marcus Luttrell was wonderful. There was so many. Our friend, the Milwaukee County Sheriff, was wonderful. There were so many. David Clark. But I settled on Rudy Giuliani. And this was the speech of his life. If he had talked like this when he was running for president, he might have been President Giuliani. I don't know. But let's start with this.
We know the risk you're taking, and we say thank you to every police officer and law enforcement agent who's out tonight protecting us, black, white, Latino, of every race, every color, every creed, every sexual orientation. When they come to save your life, they don't ask if you are black or white. They just come to save you.
I mean, he brought the house down. He really did. He just brought the house down. It was such a riveting speech. So much passion. So much passion. It's as if he had it stored up in him for so many years, and he let it out. Here's more.
It's time to make America safe again. It's time to make America one again. One America! What happened? What happened to? What happened to? There's no black America. There's no white America. There is just America! What happened to it?
Yeah. That's a darn good question, isn't it? What happened to it? And then he talked about the Donald Trump that he has known for so many years, that he knew as mayor of New York, and how Donald Trump would do things that he asked to keep quiet about, asked Rudy to keep quiet about, but he broke that pact last night.
He's not going to like my telling you this, but he did it anonymously. When police officers were shot, when firefighters were hurt, when people were in trouble, he came forward and he helped and he asked not to be mentioned. Well, I am going to break my promise to him. I am going to mention it. This is a man with a big heart who loves people, all people, from the top to the bottom, from the middle to the side.
I gotta say, though, I love it when he said, from the top to the bottom. That was so funny. Anyway, though, he talked about Donald Trump being there for these police officers and others who were injured, and just gave and helped, but didn't want any recognition for it. But of course, the media, overlooked that completely. And here he talks about really the defamation of Donald Trump by the usual suspects. Watch.
I am telling you this because I am sick and tired of the defamation of Donald Trump by the media and by the Clinton campaign. I am sick and tired of it. This is a good man.
Let me tell you something. He is so right. If it weren't Melania's speech last night, it would have been something else. That's their goal. That's their objective, to paint the convention, to paint Donald Trump, to paint the speakers as something, whatever. They would have found something. Before they discovered Melania's speech and the similarities, they were talking about how, Giuliani, was mean in tone, and he turned a lot of people off, and nobody listened to David Clark, nobody cared. I mean, there's always, it ran too late. Their goal is to tear it down. Doesn't matter what happens, they'll tear it down. Now here's more Rudy Giuliani talking about the problem of terrorism.
In the last 7 months, there have been 5 major Islamic terrorist attacks on us and our allies. We must not be afraid to define our enemy. It is Islamic extremist terrorism.
And then he had this message.
I said Islamic extremist terrorism. terrorism. You know who you are. And we're coming to get you.
I think the entire Democratic Party turned, white as a ghost when they heard that. Oh my God. Okay. Rudy was great. He was great. And folks, conservatives can and must retake the White House and prevent a third term of the radical policies of Barack Obama. You know that. And this victory could happen only if we learn from the disastrous defeats of 2008 and 2012. Now, in his brand new book, Armageddon, How Trump Can Beat Hillary, famed political analyst and New York Times bestselling author Dick Morris, he breaks down the issues and spells out the strategies that can lead to a decisive conservative victory in November. The best hope of rolling back Obama's ruinous social actions. In Armageddon, the #1 bestseller on Amazon, where its sales have just soared through the roof, ladies and gentlemen, Dick Morris reveals exactly how conservatives can stop Obama's secret plan to extend his influence and policies by electing Hillary Clinton. With the 2016 election almost here, be sure to get your copy of Dick Morris's political blockbuster, Armageddon. It's available at bookstores everywhere, or get our free offer for Armageddon by calling the toll-free number or go online to get your copy of Armageddon with this free offer.